Urban marched into Jean IQ, cursing New Beijing's summer heat. She wiped away the sweat beading on her chin. Her all-black attire, from her heeled boots to her leather jacket, even the motorcycle helmet in her hands, clashed with the garish walls of the crowded facility. Hundreds of stoop-shouldered employees, also in black, shuffled by her on all sides as she drew near the rows of extended reality domes. The rows, wider than the Forbidden Palace, stacked 10 stories high and hundreds deep within the harsh fluorescent cave. Ice-blue electric light shone out through frosted glass, silhouetting those inside. Urban climbed the ladder toward her dome, dexterous as one of the temple monkeys. She could have chosen the lift, but loathed the stench of so many bodies pressed together. As she hopped off the ladder onto a walkway, something rammed into one of her bone-thin shoulders. "Hey, watch it!" Urban snapped. A towering super shoved past her but stopped at Urban's voice. He turned slowly, an oriental honey buzzard sizing up a particularly scrawny grub. Urban stretched every centimeter of her 1.7 meters. While she was average height compared to the other Jean IQ employees, her head only came to the super's abdomen. Then again, all naturals were shrimp size compared to supers. "I suggest you watch it, primordial soup," the super said with a sardonic smile. A passing employee gasped. Urban's marble black eyes flashed. She had several retorts at the tip of her tongue but bit them back. She'd gone the whole summer without giving herself away. She wouldn't blow it on her last day. Instead, she kept her head down and feigned submission. The super laughed and spun away, his huge feet clanging on the metallic walkway. Urban wanted to kick something. Stuffing down her anger, she made her way to Dome 115424. With a flick of her wrist, she waved her tat over the scanner. With a chirp, 2 metal panels slid open, inviting her back to her usual uncomfortable workspace. The ash-gray walls of her cube were like a crematorium. She taped up pieces of paper with colorful quotes and sketches to brighten it up. Her high school Gaokao placement results also hung there, a constant reminder to do better once she started university. Urban eyed one of her favorite pieces of art, a sketch of a flying crane. The number 60 adorned little cloud puffs under the bird, representing the soch she needed to be free. Time for one last 10-hour nightmare. Jean IQ may have owned all its other employees, but not her. After today, she planned to never come back to the soul-sucking place. She donned her helmet and slipped on her extended reality dome, or XRD, suit. Cool, soft, smart fabric brushed up against her skin as the external plates conformed to her body. The system scanned her face and booted up. Her internal screen transformed to a live city penthouse view. Warm terracotta and apricot light reflected off of tall glass windows. A black flag with a golden hammer and sickle billowed in the wind. The sun's rays warmed Urban's face as the gentle breeze tugged at loose strands of silky black hair. She turned her face toward the light. XR or not, she'd take all the sunshine she could get. She swapped out her personal ear implants with her company-provided set, and the sweet notes of the Erhu drifted through her artificial office. While the higher-ups wouldn't let her personalize her virtual office, they at least let her select the music. "Jean IQ on," she said. Her view changed to display 4 avatars waiting in a virtual lobby. Urban used the retina display contact lenses in her eyes to zoom in on them. One woman had jagged dinosaur spikes that ran down her back and onto her tail. Another had translucent sea-green wings tucked neatly behind her. A man near the back looked ordinary enough, but Urban's system identified him as having modifications in the frontal cortex, enhanced intelligence. Urban hoped he wasn't one of her clients. Smart ones were always trouble. The last person in the room was more cat than human, with fangs, slitted irises, and retractable claws. She also had some sort of skeletal enhancements that enabled her to take hard hits and falls without injury. Scanning the log of their social scores, or SOCH, Urban found them to be 37, 34, 46, and 42, respectively.